One thing I have not updated on are the Thanksgiving turkeys that we are currently raising. So I did make a post initially when we got them, and I did sell a few more than I had originally anticipated just because with how crazy my life has been with switching jobs and the pigs and the sheep and everything else. I don't really have time to find buyers for 70 turkeys, which is what I had originally anticipated. I think we will have under 60 birds this year, but they are growing very quickly. They began free ranging, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago, probably close to a month ago. So anytime that we are home and not at our day jobs, they are wandering around our back lawn and living life as happy turkeys if they're capable of feeling that emotion, which some may argue it's not possible. The pen that we have been raising these birds in is the same pen that I showed when I made the update when we brought them home from the hatchery. We've just removed the heat lamps and expanded the size a bit because obviously as these birds get larger, they need more space. They aren't in there as much because we do have them free ranging anytime that we are not at our day jobs. But during the week, they still spend a decent amount of time in there. And then, of course, as dusk hits, we have to herd them into the barn because even if we leave the lights on in the barn, turkeys are not exactly intelligent creatures. And if it were up to them, they would just spend the night outside, being subject to predation and whatever coyotes and or foxes are around us. So we do have to put them in every single night, unlike laying chickens that kind of put themselves to bed. There are always questions when I post videos about the turkeys. These were hatched the week of August 4th, 5th, and they will be sent to freezer camp the week of Thanksgiving. So their dates are Monday and Tuesday. And typically in the past, we've ended up with anywhere from 15-pound dress weights to 32 or 34, I think was the biggest we ever had. And these guys are still on the turkey grower 28%. For the next order of bulk feed, we will probably switch them to a turkey grower instead to avoid having absolute monsters. If you are also raising broad-breasted birds for the target date of Thanksgiving and you feel like sharing your intel with what you are currently feeding them on and what your history of dress weights have been, I would appreciate that. Typically, at the end of this raising process, I crunch the numbers and then I make a video of a whole bunch of stuff that I've taken over the course of that time and compiling all the data. This is the pen that they are currently in, and these are the panels that I made when I recorded those brooding videos. And again, we don't have tops on this because they don't escape, and this overhead door gets closed every night. So we have not had an issue with predators because that end is all fenced in with woven wire fencing. So we've been very fortunate. If you have any questions, feel free to comment. And if there's a situation where I am able to record a reply video, I will do my best to accommodate that and do so.